And here we go. We're ready to rock this thing. Okay, so it is the Cosmology of role-playing games today, and I got up into the letters B, a little bit like Sesame Street, and something to do with battle dragons. I think that was the last one we did, battle dragons. And I'm working off a list and we're adding them to this star map. But I've realized, due to the sheer volume of names that we've got, I have to make them smaller. So I am going to start today's stream with making these labels teeny tiny. Now, if you're wondering, this is what it's going to look like. This is going to be kind of the net results. We're going to have some lovely nebula, we're going to have some planets, some moons, some suns. We've got this big bang of role-playing in the center with Dungeons and Dragons and TSR, and it kind of fans out from there. This is a version from about 8 years ago, and we are kicking this up into the modern day. We are going to be adding a lot more games. We're coming up into this modern era. We're capturing a lot of the titles that we missed in the past, and it is going to be big, big, big. This thing is freaking huge, which is why I don't mind messing around with our fonts and making them smaller. Now, this is not the final design. There's a lot of work to be done on that, but the bulk of the work is getting the names on there, so that's where I want to start. And I have a couple of ways of doing this. So I'm actually gonna let's grab these. Let's bring them over here, so you can see kind of what I'm working with. There we go. In fact, let's bring them a little bit more into shot, so you can see my layers and things. We're gonna probably need our little character. There we go. We'll keep him actually. Let's put him right about there, and maybe a little bit of this. So let's put him right about here for now. Okay, so if I select all of these labels and I make them half the size, they are going to move in position. Like, they're going to move away from their years that they're currently on, and I'm not going to want to do that. So I'm trying to figure out the best way of doing this. We got a lot. We got a lot of labels. Like if I did a transform, it's gonna move them all. It's gonna move them all. Like, you know, we did 50%. See how it's just shifted everything. So I can't do that. It's not gonna keep everything in where they started. So it's almost like I need to do them one at a time. And that's really not what I wanted to do, but it's got to be done. Oh, by the way, the print size, I mean, this thing, image size, this thing is 45 inches across, okay? I mean, its print size is probably bigger than what I have on the screen. So we can definitely make these labels smaller. We can. I feel like we could probably make them half the size. I just have that feeling. But what's the best way of doing it? Hey, Monsieur Pex, it has been a long time since you've been in the chat. I didn't put a thumbnail on this image. I was rushing, I was late, I just started up the video. I didn't even put a thumbnail on it. Oh well. What is the best way of doing this? Like, I wonder, like if I did an action, where did my action bar go? Ah, here it is. Like if I do an action, like we record a new action, and you know, we'll call it shrink half size. we do something like this. Transform. %. And then done. Oh, we stop it there. I wonder if that could make things easier. Did that move position? I guess is the $1 billion question. It did, didn't it? It's moving position. It moved off to the right. Shit. Really? Hey, Forrest, good to see you. Damn it. So, what I'm gonna have to do, is there a shortcut, is there a keyboard shortcut for like playing the action? No. So I'm gonna have to remember 1999. Oh, wrong one. If I remember that it's on 1999, I could then drag it back into position. And then I grab these and we play it. It's the only way. Unless I can get it to transform and anchor to the left hand side. I'm trying to halve the scale of all of these labels without them moving position. Particularly, I want them to stay anchored to the left. If I select them all and transform, they all move in. I mean, I'm happy to do like a select and then hit the and I just need to remember that it's anchored to the left there. But that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to mass everything half the size, but stay in its current left-hand position. Hey, Tarnished. My friends are joining me. I'm happy. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy to do this. I'm happy to sort of kind of do this type of thing. Assuming I can remember. Yeah, so it'll be that. I have to just remember where the left-hand side is. And when it shifts, move it. I mean... Actually, no, Forrest, Jesus Christ, man. Tell me what I should be doing. Unless you're going to tell me to get into a different program altogether, which I can't do tonight. Not tonight. I need time to get the freaking program. Is that what you're going to tell me to do? Get over to InDesign? Tarnished. I'll tell you what. Base maps are tight. No, base maps are cool, man. I got no problem with that. Now, is that base map the one in like that farm area and there's a red barn? Is that the base map? Pex, I hope you realise that I'm going to need you to QA every single one of these. When I've got it all said and done, we're going to have to double check all of the years. Hey, Alex. Yeah, I knew it was Gen 0. I knew it was Gen 0 that you were referring to. But yeah, Forrest, I honestly, I get you. I hear you, man. I really, truly do. But, I mean, I don't even own InDesign. So there's the first problem. I'm going to have to go off and buy it. And install it. And I just haven't had the opportunity to do that yet. But I have heard you very loud and clear. Yeah, Forrest, that sounds exactly like what I need. But you know that. Yeah, Pex, I had a little bit of a concern that I will screw something up and we will go into like this mega print of this thing and it will be wrong. Beginning to get some anxiety over there. So getting a little bit of a QA would be awesome. This will go fast enough. This will go fast enough, but unless I don't pay attention to labels and where they're located. I'll have to do this for tonight. And I think, actually, before I go too deep into this print is 40 odd inches across, which I'm gonna guesstimate. Well, hold a minute. If I change this to inches, that means our print size is about that. I mean, they're legible, right? That's legible right there. Assuming we print it at that size. Actually, here's a question for Forrest. If I throw all of the labels on this, can I take this this group of labels and actually bring that into InDesign intact? Because then I could mess around with it more over in InDesign. But I don't want to have to redo all of the work. No, Forrest, you're not ranting about it. I'm sorry I'm not using it because I know that you have a vested interest. You want me to use tools that make sense. I get it, man. I am not taking it as you ranting or going on or anything like that. I'm truly not. You want what's best, and you know, at the end of the day, I should thank you for that. I'm wondering if I'm going too small with that there about print size. I'm wondering about the publisher. I wonder if I should go a smidge larger. I mean, I guess it depends on the font, right? But you know, and I'm wondering, actually, so hold on a sec. I have the character panel open here. Like, if I take these, the alma mater down there, I've got... I mean, can I change it here without changing its position? Like, if I do... Is that... That actually didn't... Oh, it only changed... Well, okay, so it just changed that. Then so I do have to do 50-50. See, that worked. That didn't actually move the text doing it here. I just needed to do both independently. Oh, that's intriguing. That is intriguing. So hold on a sec. Hold on. I don't know how much... Oh, you know, okay, so stick with me. Alright, this is where I started the evening. I haven't put anything on it yet. If I use the character panel on all of these layers right here, can I just do this? I'm going to do it a bit larger. Like, how about we do 60-60? I think that worked. I don't think that moved anything out of place. I think that worked. Now it has disconnected these a little bit from each other, but I think that's okay. That worked. That changed all of them, and I don't think it changed their positions. Yeah, Forrest, you actually saying I'm looking up how to do this in Photoshop made me think there has to be a way, and I had the character panel open, and I was like, I wonder if I can do it that way. Well, let's get rid of the actions. I don't need that. I think that might work. Yeah, as long as they were all left justified, that's the billion-dollar question, right? Yeah, we might need to recheck some of the early ones. Oh, I would need my paragraph style. You see, so I'm wondering, if I had a few. I'm pretty sure I had these left aligned, but it's showing center aligned right now, and I'm wondering if that was just the first few that I did. Yeah, there we go. There's a left aligned. So I think I might need to reposition some. So let's find out where I stopped doing left aligned, or stop doing center aligned, I should say, and started doing center, because I apparently definitely have some labels that are in the wrong years. So Pex, that Excel file of yours might be handy right about now. God, it's like I just want to do a select all center aligned layers here. I did a lot with left. Ah, there. That's where it switched. Right there, Crucible 7. Okay, so that means all of these. Can I hide visibility in one go? Now select them all. Layer. Can I hide layers? Hide. There we go. Control, comma. Okay, so these are the ones that are still center aligned. These are the ones that would have shifted. Well, what's going on here? So apparently Adventures in Middle-earth was correctly left aligned. Crucible was not. So Adventures in Middle-earth is good. I changed Crucible to there. I've got to move Crucible probably just a little bit more like this. And then I can hide those because they're going to be fine. I've got to check these. There's about a dozen of them. Forrest, honestly, your support, man, has been freaking stellar. I have no complaints with you going, yay, Faden, you could do it. So, okay, I've got a couple of things here. Those that you can see on the screen, I need to recheck their years. So let's do it. Let's get through this thing. There's not many of them. In fact, I might not need to, because no, they would have shifted. They would have shifted a little bit. So what I now need to do is I need to select all of these, left align them, which is going to throw them off a little bit. Yeah, and now I need to readjust. Okay. And I guess I'll adjust them, then hide them, because then I know it's done. 1986. For 9th generation. That puts it about there. That's close enough. Okay. 7th Sea. When was 7th Sea done? 1999. Okay. Just a little movement right there. 3D and T. 3D and T. $1994. Come on, baby. 1994. There we go. Tarnished Knight says 7th Sea was about the same time as Legend of the Five Rings. Okay, you know what? You know what? So let's bring 7th Sea back real quick. We've got 7th Sea in 1999. Legend of the Five Rings. Oh my god, there's a lot of games. Oh, we are going to be busy on these names. HIJKL. Legend of the Five Rings. 1997. First edition. Legend of the Five Rings. Damn close, man. Just 2 years apart. 1997 is going to be right about here. Good memory. Considering that's over 20 years ago. Alright, so where am I at? Okay, so at 7th Sea we've got... Let's do 2,300 or 2,380. $2,380. 1989. Oh, I think that was the one I was going to be putting like near this moon right here. So let's just leave that there. Tarnished Knight ran Legend of the Five Rings for 6 years. That's a good innings. That's a good innings for a game. 13th Age. (2013). I feel like something is off here. Why is... I must have had something else in this area that was also by Pelgrane Press. Anyway. 2013. That needs to come over here. So that must have been for this. You see, and I'm going to be able to make these little asteroids and moons and stuff a lot smaller as well. And in fact, I will actually have to get rid of that because that is going to be too large. And that's that layer there. You know, I'll leave it there for now just so we can see what they generally look like. 77 worlds. Oh, nothing here is clickable. I remember this one now. When did 77 Worlds come out? Was it 2015? When did this I was about to say, when did this shit come out? Damn it. 77 worlds. Pex, what does your Excel file say? There's no wiki page for this. Well, poo in a handbasket. I was on this page recently. I was on this page, May 25th. Damn it. I'm gonna have to pick this 2015, but there was a box set that was out before then, so that can't be right. I don't know how we determined this last time. I'll just, I guess, pick. I mean, was it 2013? No, it couldn't have been. Was it this one here? That would have made it around 2014 or so. It feels right. It feels like this was related to that. I mean, I'll just, I guess I'll bring it here. I don't know exactly. This one right here. Okay, and I've lost that. So 2007 is going to be about here. Wow, this one moved a big distance, but that's got to be because of the big label. So it'd be there, maybe a little bit right on the line type of thing, I guess. Active exploits 2002. That would put it. Oh, right there. Right, kind of where I had it. Oof. Oof. I'm gonna have to go through the Dungeons and Dragons ones. I will do them separately. Let's do these ones at the top. Adventure 1985. No, White Wolf Studios. So that's that one. 1985. Alright, so wait a minute. Hold on a minute. There's this one. That's the one that's 1985. That one right there. That's these two. Let's check that. That's this one. Yes, by Tori. And then that means the other adventure was 2001, and that's the White Wolf one. And that's 2001. So that actually was in the right area. It was only this publisher that moved. Interesting. Okay. Advanced Fighting. Advanced Fighting, Crucible 7, 1989. Okay, well that's actually in the right year. It's funny how some of them didn't move. And I'm not quite sure what that's about. Yep, what about there? Alex and Tarnished, how long have you guys been together? How long have you been role-playing together, and how long have you actually been together as a couple? And I guess as a follow-up question to that, were you dating? Were you together before you were role-playing? Was it role-playing that got you together? Are they related at all? Alright, now we've just got our Dungeons and Dragons and TSR to get into position. And a little ironically, this one we actually do want to have center aligned. Likewise with TSR underneath it. So those two I think are okay as they are. Let's move this for now. Alex has been with Tarnished Knight forever. You kids. Let's start getting our Dungeons and Dragons lined up, and then we will be good to go. We'll be able to start adding some new labels. And for that, there was a chart. There was a chart somewhere. There we go. This is what I was looking for. What's the best way of doing this? Like, look here and look at the name. Oh, since high school. I think you guys and girls told me that. Okay, pretty much since high school, from when I went to boot camp until I was medically discharged. Forrest, I was hoping to find out if there was an easy way to select multiple layers for character style changes. Well, outside of the character panel or the paragraph panel, no, I don't think there is. But yeah, this is working. Classic Dungeons and Dragons. Where's my classic? Where is my classic? Is it not in this list? Why have I got a label here that isn't on here? Oh, let's do this differently. Dungeons and Dragons Basic, 77. 77. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, so that's fine. In fact, let's just put you over here just briefly. What is the best way of doing this? I'm going to hide the TSR. Going to hide that. So Dungeons Dragons Basic is good with its 77. Actually, yeah, okay, so hold on a sec. Let me let's open up Excel and let's see what we've got here. Wow, Pex has been busy. Look at what Pex has been up to. Wow, Pex. This is cool, man. So where's my Dungeons and Dragons? Actually, where's my TSR, I suppose? I could sort by TSR, but do we have the Dungeons and Dragons in here? Am I now making this more complex than it needs to be? Damn it. This is cool. I'm going to keep that open, but I think it's making this bit slower. So we've got Dungeons and Dragons BX version 1981. You see, that's good too. Why did some of these things move and not others? Weird. And Pex, I kind of figured you might have skipped what I already had. That's actually going to make QA a little bit harder though. So there's no rush on this. I think we've got time, but let's make a mental note to come back and do the ones that I've already added, because it will make quality control so much faster. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons 2nd edition was 1989. See, that's in the right location too. Huh. It's almost like I had all of the Dungeons and Dragons left aligned or something. Dungeons and Dragons 3rd edition 2000. Yeah. Excuse me, guys. 3.5 2003. Yeah. 4th edition 2008. Yeah. Dungeons and Dragons Essentials 2010. Yeah. 5th edition 2014. Yeah. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons 1977. Yes. Back Me version 1983. Yeah. So all of these, I must have had these left aligned. Dungeons and Dragons RC, radio controlled version 1991. Yeah. And then that just gives us our classic Dungeons and Dragons in 94. Yeah. So all of these are actually good. Well, okay. I must have actually had the alignments on those correct. Let's now turn all my layers back on. Let's add some games. Let's add some games. Oh, wait a minute. It was Control, comma. Yay! I remember the keyboard shortcut. This looks messy, but it will get tidied up once we've got more titles on. This also is looking super busy. Okay, so we left this with Battle Dragons, which I had never heard of, by Spartacus Publishing. And so that's where we're going to pick up. That is where we're going to pick up on this one. Did I not do a publisher for Babylon 5? Really? Oh, I bet it was because it was Mongoose, huh? Okay, well let's bring them a little bit closer for now, so I can remember that it is Mongoose. Okay, so what are we dealing with? We are dealing with... We did all of the A's. Let's see if we can get all of the B's done tonight. Let's do that. We are Battle Lords of the 23rd century. I gotta be honest with you, when I started this project, I honestly thought I knew most role-playing games, at least by name, that I had heard of them. I've been role-playing since the 80s. I have not heard of most of these. Like, so many of them, I have no idea what they are. Alright, so anyway, Battle Lords of the 23rd century. We have no dates or anything. Did Pex have that in his Excel file, though? Let's test Pex. Battle Lords. You did? Oh, you sexy man, you. You sexy, sexy man. Well, okay. Well, I should be able to take these, right? Cool. Cool. Now, have you done all of the bees? I guess you're missing some dates in here. But you've got all of the bees there. Okay. Okay. What's the best way of doing this? Because we've done this one. So we're about to do this one. Okay. Oh, and what was my date? I need to look at the date too. 1990. Okay, so let's... I guess let's jump into this. 1990 would put us around here-ish, right? Well, I guess on the line, if I'm going to be a little bit more pedantic about it. And then we take this, we get our text tool, we do this, we do this. Pex, I think it might start playing off. SSDC Inc. Okay, done. Who here has heard of Battle Lords of the 21st Century by SSDC? Alex Gray has. Optimus Design Systems, 1990 to 98, was the original publisher of Battle Lords. Tarnish Knight, give me an example of what would be an adventure, a scenario in Battlefield, Battle B5, Babylon 5. Give me an example of what a typical adventure would be. Alright, so we got Battle Lords done. Okay, so we're going to do Battlestar Galactica right now. And Battlestar Galactica is 2007. Like right about there. Let's put it here. Oh shit! I didn't actually select the name. Margaret Weiss, is that what I saw? I think that's what I saw. Now, is this a one-for-one packs that you've got here? You've got another one inserted here. You've got beasts. You've got an extra one that they don't have here. Interesting. And behind enemy lines, beyond the supernatural, Bifrost, Big Bang, Big Eyes, Black Crusade, Black Watch. Okay, I'm gonna lean on your list pretty hard here, my friend. 1980, this one. 1980. Which will put us right about here-ish, here-ish, here-ish. Wow, here's a name. Imagination Unlimited, the Game Masters. Is that two people? One publisher? What is that? Where's my beastmen? Where's my beastmen gone? Ah, here we go. That... So you've got a wrap in there. Are these two publishers right there? Tarnish, the intro adventure was investigating the situation on B4, okay. But the GM was doing his own thing, so we were dealing with some warrior caste who were trying to destroy the EA station. And you were a smuggler who helped the EA during the war. Tended to do jobs for them. Okay. And the combat system was wonky AF. Oh, two designers. Okay. Well, so there were two designers on this one? Ah, fuck it, I'll just leave it. Whatever. When we come through and clean everything up, that'll be my time to start getting anal with things. Now is not the time for it. Behind enemy lines. FASA, 1982. We're probably going to need a little bit of room for FASA. 1982. Well, we're not going to have room here, are we? Do we have room over here? Let's do a FASA corner right here. Behind enemy lines. I wonder if they've got MechWarrior, the role-playing game, in here. Alex Gray was a Centauri zoomorph, a gene-modded slave. Okay. Beyond the Supernatural. 1987. 1987. Put it right about here. I need a system. I don't have a system. 87. This was Palladium, right? I think I spelled that right. Yes. Alright, so that's done those three. Bifrost, 1982. I try not to do too much hand typing because it just leaves room for me doing a typo, you know? Tarnish Night. Battletech was awesome. Ran it for a 4-year game just before the clan invasion and finished up with the players using lambs to help bring about truce. Nice. I love playing Battletech. I love the Battletech universe. I love the Battletech role-playing game. The rules are kind of aged. You know, they're definitely aged. But I was a fan. I'm not sure I can get people to play with me. I got my local group to play for a few sessions, and they seem to have fun. But it's a game that people either gonna like or they're not, and I suspect I have at least one person in my current group that would not enjoy it, and that makes me a little bit sad because I would run BattleTech a lot. I would. Big Bang Comics RPG. No publisher for this one, huh? And no date. Okay, let's find it. Let's find it. There's our publisher, there's our date, 2006, okay. (2006) puts us right about here. Pisces All Media. Okay. It feels like there's less games being published in recent years. They feel thinner on the ground. Tarnished Knight, that same game also had an idiot player that was an aerospace fighter and buzzed a rifleman that was on a hill. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Okay, I like to ensure that my rifleman had the stats for the role that they had in the game, and that was just a silly move. I ain't gonna disagree with you then. I love the concept. I really do. I mean, in my last game, I even gave them a dossier. You know, they were doing a landing on a planet where there was a rival mech company there, and I gave them a dossier of all the other pilots and what mechs they had and everything. I had fun doing that. They're sort of finding the bases and they're getting intel on the bases and things. Little ground crew running towards tanks, trying to take them out as fast as it was fun times. Tarnished Knight, I've actually still got them. You won't be able to see them, but over there, actually right on the top shelf, there's an entire shelf dedicated to the Battletech stuff. I still have the boxed sets over there, and I think I own most of the books. They were in storage in England forever, and then my mum shipped them all across, and that's how come I still have them all. Hey, Fantasy Grounds! Tarnished Knight has his in a cupboard. Still got the stuff though. That's what matters. Doesn't matter where we keep them, mate. The fact that you've still got that shit, that's cool. Okay, so what one did I just do? I did Big Bang Comics. Okay, so we've got that. So let's do Big Eyes, Small Mouth. There's another one, never heard of it. Guardians of Order. Okay, we don't have a date, but we'll find it. In fact, I need the date now. Big Bang. Big Eyes, Small Mouth. Big Eyes, Small Mouth. 1997 was the first one. Alright, so 1997 puts us right about here. So let's do that. And the publisher for this one is Guardians of Order. Alright, okay, we are getting somewhere. Oh, I made a mistake there. So let's get rid of that. We're good to go. We're going to hit save because we've actually been making good progress tonight. Hey, Julius. Tarnished Knight. Custom mechs you built were Highlander version of a clan model and a Cyclip with a mech-sized katana. Nice. Julius, I think reason not many games published later years because too many copyrights and little details. Yeah, drowning out creativity for fear of being sued. I could see that being a factor. Did I collect the Fassa Earthdawn books? No, actually. The first time I played Earthdawn was about 6 years ago. I only got to play it very briefly. I didn't even know it existed. I don't even know that's possible. And what was Alex saying about a level 1 wall on a level 3 hill and fell off the wrong side? You two sound really cool. Like you'll branch out for what you're playing. You know, I kind of respect that. I like that. I like that. Okay, we've done that one. So we're gonna do Black Crusade next, but we need a date for the Black Crusade. So there we go. Oh, we're gonna get to do Buck Rogers and Bunnies and Burrows. All right, Buck Rogers. Where's all my Buck Rogers? No. Black Crusade. Focus. Stay on target. Okay, so we've got Black Crusade. Oh, is it Warhammer? Is it a Warhammer thing? ...2011 using the Warhammer system. Okay. Okay. 2011. That would put it around here. Black Crusade. Oh, you see that's why I don't hand type. Look at that. Absolute dog's bollocks. And who was the publisher of this one? This is a... Is this Final Fantasy? Who? What is that symbol? Remind me what that symbol is. Who's that publisher right there? Because this is blank. Yeah, who is that? Oh, wait a minute. Alex is shouting at me. Thank you, Fantasy Flights. Thank you, Alex. Thank you. That got my attention, and there wasn't even a sound attached to it. Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy? Fantasy Flight. Fantasy Flight. Alright, let's get that on there before I look this up. Fantasy Flight. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, of course Tarnished Knight knows all about it. True fact about me, I actually have never touched a Warhammer game. I own Warhammer miniatures, but only because I liked the miniatures. The metal ones in the 80s and 90s. I have quite a few of those. I know nothing about the game system at all. Haven't played the war game. Haven't played the role-playing games. Black Watch. Do we have any details of Black Watch? Yes, we do. 1989. Black Watch. Did I say 89? Is that what I said? I feel like I just forgot something. 89. Puts it right there. Oh, come on. I've been intrigued by the 40k universe. I will admit it intrigues me, And I know it's rich with lore. But I also think that I would be coming at it real late in the game at this point, you know? But it's like the computer games. I own a few of the computer games. The computer games, that's one way I can kind of play them and not be intimidated by other people knowing like 40 years more lore than I do. It's a little bit like I won't run a Star Wars game for Jack, because Jack knows so much about Star Wars, it intimidates me and it becomes a distraction. I think 40k has an element of that. I know I'm coming into it as an utter noob, and I would never hope to learn, you know, anything that's going on. And so I don't play it, and it's a cycle that just gets steadily worse, you know. Alright, Black Arcana we've got to figure out. Wait, did... Blade of Arcana. Blade of Arcana. I was going to say. Okay, I've got black on the bloody brain now. Blade of Arcana. Hey, Jennifer's here! Am I going to add VR games? No, this is tabletop stuff. This is not computer games. I would... doing a computer game version would actually be interesting, but also impossible to keep up with. Doing a Nintendo version, you know, or something like that. But no, there's no computer games on this. Ah, Jennifer's pulling my leg. Arse. Just a reminder from Zach to play VR. You see, that's just a reminder of how little time I have. That's just a reminder that I actually don't get to sync my calendar with Zach as much as I would like to, like ever. And that's just a reminder that it's actually been months since I put a VR headset on my head. That's what that's a reminder of. Blade of Arcana. 1999. Nope. Blade of Arcana. Apparently I hadn't done a select on it. Do I know who my publisher is for Blade of Arcana? Nope, not there, I don't. Enterbrain Game Field. Alright. Pex, you like the Nintendo idea, huh? I wonder if you'd get in trouble for doing that. I mean, you couldn't, right? You're not putting any logos on the poster or anything. That could be an interesting one. Let's make that one happen. Let's do like a Nintendo game thing. We could even do an Xbox. Well, doing something as big as Xbox and PlayStation, I think you'd get unwieldy in the games again. So I think it'd just be impossible. Jennifer needs to play Demio. I know nothing about it other than Zach's been raging about it and has played it in the VR group. Yes, I mean, yes, look, I want to play games with Zach. I do. I will slot it right in between the day job and streaming. I don't know what to say. I will endeavor to try and get something lined up with him. Blades in the Dark, 2017. So it is a more current game, 2017. Look at that. evil hat. Pex, I think most of the games that we have here are in the thousands too. The volume of names is way bigger than I thought when I took on this project. That's bold, Jen. Can someone tell me what Demio is? Can someone give me the elevator speech version of it? Alright, so I just did Blades in the Dark. Let's check that one off. How many more Bs? Okay, look, we don't have many more Bs. I might try and actually get through to Call of Cthulhu, but Call of Cthulhu has multiple versions. Am I doing the multiple versions of that? No. I'd like to try and get to Call of Cthulhu tonight. I don't know how I'm tracking for time. Let's get through the Bs. Let's get through the Bs. Let's see if we can just do that. Let's see if we can motor a little bit. Ah, goddamn, and these don't have dates either. Freaking hell. Alright, Blood Dawn. 1996. I had an SSDC, didn't I? I had an SSDC. Where did I have my other SSDC? Damn it. Where did I have my SSDC? Was it up here? There he is. Ah, Battle Lords. Okay, so Blood Dawn, 1996. That puts it right about here. SSDC, comma, ink. It's a miniature game in VR. You have quest to complete. Okay. See you, Forrest. Thanks for hanging out, man. Alex says, I told you about Blood Dawn. Did I ask about Blood Dawn? Oh yeah, Interplane, 1999. Oh, thank you. Sorry, lag between the systems. I'm thinking I'm actually also... I mean, I got Blood Dawn added, right? I did Blood Dawn. Like, I just did it, yeah? Is that what we're talking about? Yeah? Thank you for telling me. Sorry, that little bit of a lag. I go off and find it as well as you're finding it for me, and you've always been very supportive in that way. Oh, wait a minute. It's another Optimus Design System game from 1996. Okay, but I got the year. Oh, so I should actually be changing. So how come I've got SSDC if it's Optimus Design? I've got the wrong publisher then. God, I'm never going to get through to the B's at this rate. Why does this say SSDC here then? Oh, they're former employees of Optimus Design. They acquired the licenses. Shit. This is getting messy and it's beginning to annoy me. It's like, yeah, we've listed SSDC on this table, but if you actually look into the history of this role-playing game, it's a completely different fucking publisher. Alright, I'm gonna change this one then. So should I be changing Battle Lords? Alex, in your opinion, do I change Battle Lords? Yes. She's saying yes. I'm taking it as a yes. So there you go. We've changed it. Oh shit, and I've moved it. And I've screwed that up. Alright. Frustrating. Frustrating. I think we got a square. That was Blood Dawn. God, there's too many here with missing information. This is just pissing me off. I'm just trying to get to the bloody bees. Alright, Blood of Heroes. This is a terrible page. Fill out this table. God damn it. I'm trying to do a project here. Blood of Heroes by Pulsar Games. No published date. I am beginning to dislike Wiki. (1998). Took it right there. I am actually very surprised by the missing information. Yeah, Pex, I wouldn't worry about it right now. Honestly, I wouldn't. I think we can, you know, just let's get the core information down. And then if we need to tweak things afterwards, I think that's okay. Bloodlust. Okay, so the word French is hyperlinked, but the game itself isn't. You could kiss my arse. That is... But at least Pex has given me a date. Pex, thank you. 1991. Pex, where your chart works, it works. 1991. Where's my 1991? We're gonna put it right here. Alright, Bloodlust, French. Lots of special characters on this one. Come on. There we go. Okay. No, don't do that. You just did that again. You just literally did that again. Why did you do that? There we go. Julius has a love-hate relationship with Wiki. Yeah, you know, I'm actually beginning to understand that. I've, you know, this. I mean, look at the missing information just here. I'm actually very surprised. Because there's enough geeks and nerds out there who I would have thought would want to fill this info in. I am flabbergasted. I am genuinely flabbergasted. Alright, what have you got down for Blue Planet? You don't have a date either. Okay. We are doing 1997 for Blue Planet. Which would put it right about here, I think. Who's my publisher? Biohazard Games. And then Fantasy Flight. Well, I'm going to go with Biohazard. You know what's going to happen with this? You know I am going to get people correcting me on this shit. I have people correcting me on a review that I did of a game setting by Frog God Games, and I have someone crabbing that they didn't agree with my review. Can you imagine the backlash that I'm going to get over this freaking poster? People telling me actually the year or actually the publisher. I'm going to become a crabby old cow after this project. Crabby. Right, Blue Planet. Blue Rose by Green Running. And also no date. Blue Rose, 2005. Where's my 2005? Let's get some shit going on in this corner over here. Why do I have a Babylon 5 just floating around? Oh, it's because it's Mongoose. Come on. Exit out of that. There we go. Oh, you piece of shit. Make sure I didn't misspell that. No, I didn't. It's good in the neighborhood. I wonder if I should do the full name. I should probably do the full name. There we go. Jennifer Glazer says, if you would like a good chuckle, look up on the Wikipedia the Great Emu War. Alright, I definitely will. Tarnished Knight knows about it. Alright, now I'm gonna have to check that out. Oh, Bloodlust. Oh, Blue Planet. Shit. Alex, you're doing them all for me, darling. You are. Thank you. Brave New World. Oh, shit. Oh, Alex Vixen is just fucking nailing these things. Oh, mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you so much. Alex is just tearing this shit up. Alright, let's see if we can motor a little bit. 75. 75, it's a TSR one. Why do I have Chaosium floating around in here? I don't know. Boot Hill. And we can actually get rid of that because this is a TSR circle right here. Alright, we've got a Brave New World. And the date for Brave New World is 1999. I put it right about here. I'm actually going to put it down here. And you said the publisher for Brave New World was Pinnacle Entertainment. There we go. And then we've got Breaking the Ice. By Black and Green Grit Games 2005. Alex, I don't think you quite understand how much you're helping right now. 2005, you said. Yes. Alright, that puts us right about here. And you said it was... Damn it. Oh, and you said it was Black and Green Games. Nice. Bubblegum Crisis. Talsorian Games. Oh, I've got them on here. 1996. I have them on here somewhere. But, you know, let's just... I'm not going to try and hunt right now. 1996. Puts it right about here. I definitely have them on here already somewhere. Bubblegum Crisis. Okay, so you are Talsorian Games. Done. We've got Buccaneer, 1979. And 79 puts us right about, right, exactly in this column. And you said the publisher of that one, Adversary Games. Okay, cool. Got it. Let's just move this up a little bit because it's bugging me. Then we got Buck Rogers, and I've got the dates for that. Buck Rogers, TSR. Buck Rogers, 1990, but let's get it in this circle here. So 1990. Puts it right about on the line, so let's put it there. In fact, because I'm gonna do like an explosion coming off, let's put it right there. Buck Rogers, done. Buffy, 2002. Alright, 2002. Well, we could probably sneak that in around about here. But maybe we're not. Maybe we're not. Maybe that level is way too big. Eden Studios. (2002). Right there. Okay, Bullwinkle. They will make a game out of anything, won't they? Bullwinkle. TSR again, huh? 1988. Alright. So 88 puts us right about close to there. Alright, so let's put it here. Bullwinkle and Rocky role-playing party game. Wow. Wow. Alright. Wow. Bunnies and Burrows, Steve Jackson Games. 76. Yeah, right now, Pex, I'm trying to motor through the bees. And I'm not paying, if I don't see a date, I mean, I don't know if it's for a particular time frame or not. So I can't be, like, skipping between the two. I'm just trying to get these down. We're so close to having the bees done now. We've literally just got a few to go. Bureau 13. Did someone give me Bureau 13? I don't see it, so... Bureau 13, 1992. Probably right about here. A ridiculous name. Tritac Games. Tritac Games, okay. Bureau 13, Stalking the Night Fantastic. That is definitely a name of the era right there. Burn Bright. Roll 20. 2020! Look at that! We have a 2020 game! I feel like I just fucked something up. I did. There we go. Bureau... Well, Bureau wasn't... No, this was Tritac, right? Damn it! I fucked something up. Excuse my French. Because I'm doing a lot of keyboard shortcuts, it can mess up if I start, like, moving a little too quickly. Alright, so we're going to copy these into 2020, which is going to fall right about here. You know, let's put you right there. And so that is going to be Burn Bright by Roll 20. Roll 20. Cool. Cool. Burning Empires. (2006). 2006, reasonably current. Let's throw it right about here. And you said that that was by Burning Wheel. Wait a minute. Burning Empires is by Burning Wheel, then Burning Wheel is Luke Crane. Burning Wheel. Burning Empires by Burning Wheel. And then we've got Burning Wheel. And you said Burning Wheel 2002. Oh shit. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, you said that this was 2002, which puts it right here. And we've got you, we'll do that. So Burning Wheel, Luke Crane. Okay. Then that gives us Bushido. Bushido, I still own. That's in a box behind me. Fantasy Games Unlimited. Okay, and you said that Bushido... Bushido... 1979. Oh, look at that! But look at that, 1970. Bushido was not by Fantasy Games Unlimited. They are the ones that did it last. See, that's a pain in the ass. So list Fantasy Games Unlimited here. I'm gonna get so much freaking hate over this. I'm gonna put down Bushido. And if I did Fantasy Games Unlimited, someone is gonna go, actually, 1979 tier games. And if I do 1979 tier games, someone's gonna go, actually, 1981 Fantasy Games Unlimited. I can't win this one. I can't win this one. But I'm gonna go with the 1979 version. I'm gonna... I think I'm inviting hate. I don't know what to do with this though, you know? Because we can't list all independent publishers. Do you think this is a mistake, doing it like that? And ignoring the more well-known version? Oldest publisher listed is the way to go to avoid snobbery, to be honest. I agree. So if someone says, actually, it was 1981, we can go, well, actually, back to you. Yeah, okay. Last B. The last B. We'll make this the last one of the evening, and I really do love the help that I got. Thank you so much. That actually made it so much freaking quicker. 1986. I cannot begin to express how much quicker that made it. 1986. Ragnarok Enterprises. Alright, folks. Okay, I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I mean, to you, these are just little tiny labels, but it is filling up. It is genuinely filling up. And we're only in the B's. There's a lot of C's to do. I might actually do some of the C's off camera, because I do actually like working on this map. There's a lot of missing dates. I'm gonna... Oh, look, we got a lot of Talsorian in here. But I think... Yeah, okay. Alright, I think that's a good point to end it. How are these generally looking? These are pretty big too. Oh yeah, oh god, the D's is gonna be multiple sessions. And E's and F's. We might be biting off a hell of a lot here, guys. I gotta be honest with you, and I'm not quite sure what to do about that, because this map here, everyone likes, and then everyone starts pointing out what's not in it. So I do want to make sure that we're doing this 2021 version, and that we are adding a lot of these missing titles. I think that's the way to go. But I'll tell you what, we got a long way to go. We got a long way to go. What I might do off camera is actually work on some of the C's, but also clean this up a little bit and start trying to tighten some of these together. You know what I'm saying? We're logical. We're logical. I could probably get a lot of the TSR ones kind of more on a, you know, exploding out, and kind of get them on a narrower band. and get some of these kind of tucked in a little bit more. Yeah, we've got a long way to go. We just halved this font size, and I'm still wondering if we're going to fit all of these titles on here. This is a nuts project. This is way bigger than I was expecting it to be. Gotta be honest with you. Alex, special thank you to you tonight. Really mean it. So everyone, I think this is a great stopping point for me. There's only so much that you can watch me putting labels on a map. So I'll work on the seas a little bit off camera, and then we'll come back to this and we will continue. What is this mega journey through role-playing land? I will be back next Monday. We will be finishing up the Age of Antiquity map. I'm thinking next week. I'm really thinking next week. So everyone, until then, have an absolute fantastic time. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Huge amount of love to you. And I will see you all on the flip side.